Unit 2, The World of Animals. Chapter 3, Reproduction in Animals. Learning Objective 1. Need of reproduction among animals. 2. Ways of reproduction. 3. Parental care. 4. Life cycle of frog. Let me answer. What are 3 adaptations of plants? What is the main function of reproduction? Reproduction in animals. By laying eggs, by giving birth. Introduction. On this earth, every creature or living being has to live for a very short time. For survival on the earth, each living being has to leave behind on its own kind, otherwise the kind of race would die out. The process by which the living beings produce young ones of their own kind is known as reproduction. Reproduction in animals. Have you seen a kitten or a puppy following its parents? Have you seen cute little chicks following the mother hen? Animals are able to produce more their own kind of process known as of reproduction. Reproduction is important for life to be continued on the earth. Animals reproduce in 2 ways. Some animals give birth to the young ones, while some other lay eggs from which the young ones hatch out. Look at the animals in the above picture. Encircle the animals with blue color that lay eggs and encircle the ones with green color that give birth to their young ones. Animals that give birth to their young ones. There are animals which do not lay eggs. They give birth to their young ones. Animals that give birth to their young ones to produce milk to feed them are called their mammals. These animals are the most highly developed among all animals. Their body is covered with air. These animals carry the young ones within their bodies till they are fully developed to be born. Mammals take good care of their young ones. They feed them, clean them, and keep them safe until they have learned to look after themselves. Tigers, elephants, horses, dogs, and cats are mammals. The bat is the only mammal that can fly. It also gives birth to young ones. It does not make a nest and live in old buildings or caves. The mother bat feeds and takes care of the baby bats. Animals that lay eggs. Some animals that lay eggs are fishes, insects, and birds. Some young ones that come out after hatch like that parent animals. Some look very different at birth, but as they grow they look like their parents. Birds build nests only when they want to lay eggs. A nest keeps the egg and the baby bird safe. A bird's egg has a hard outer shell to protect the chick growing inside. The mother keeps the egg warm by sitting on it. This is called incubation. The embryo or the growing chick lies in the yellow part of the egg called yolk. The embryo feeds on the yolk as it grows. The watery white part is called albumin. It protects the embryo. The air sac contains air which the developing chick breathes in while it is inside the egg. Fishes lay eggs in water. The mass of eggs produced is called swan. Fish eggs do not have shells. They are covered with a kind of gels that protect them from water. Out of thousands of eggs, only few hundred develop into young fishes. Bigger fishes eat up many eggs and the young fishes. Only a few of them grow to become adult fishes. Reptiles like snakes, crocodiles, lizards, and turtles lay eggs on the ground. Their eggs are protected by shells which are like thick leather. As a result, these eggs do not break when laid on the ground. The eggs are warmed by the heat of the sun. Most reptiles do not care for their eggs or babies. Many eggs and young ones are eaten up by other animals. Frogs also lay eggs. They lay eggs in water in safe places. Their eggs are covered with jelly. The life cycle of a frog has 4 stages. The eggs hatch into tadpoles. Tadpoles look like little fishes. After a few days, they start growing legs. A tadpole grows into a young frog, which looks more like its parent. The adult frog does not have a tail. It lives on land and reproduces in water. All insects develop from eggs. Some insects like grasshoppers and cockroaches pass through 3 stages in their life cycle. Other insects like houseflies and butterflies pass through 4 stages in their life cycle. Facts to know: a frog can live on land but its babies cannot. The smallest living mammal is a shrew with a body about 2 inches long. Let's recall. 1. All animals produce young ones of their own kind. 2. Some animals give birth to young ones and others lay eggs. 3. Life cycle of animals that lay eggs have different stages. 4. Some animals take care of their young ones while others do not. 5. Animals need care and protection. Word power. Embryo, a young organism in the first stage of development, hatching to lay eggs and keep them warm. Maggot, the larva of a housefly. Metamorphosis, the rapid transformation from larva to adult form. Nymph, when an insect that comes out from an egg. Tadpole, larva of frog. Train your brain. Cross curriculum connect. 1. Answer the following questions in short. A. What is albumin? B. What is incubation? C. What do you mean by yolk? 2. Fill in the blanks. A. An egg contains a tiny growing baby is called dash. B. The larva of a butterfly is called dash. C. The larva of a housefly is called dash. D. The young one of a frog is called dash. E. The process of shedding of old skin and growing a new one by a nymph is called dash. 3. Answer the following questions. A. What do you understand by reproduction? B. Why do animals reproduce? C. What are the different ways by which animals reproduce? D. Describe the structure of an egg with the help of a diagram. E. Describe the life cycle of a butterfly. F. How do mammals take care of their young ones? 4. Tick the right and cross the wrong statements. A. Reproduction is the process through which new living beings resembling their parents are produced. B. Animals lay eggs. C. Birds give birth to young ones. D. Animals need care and protection. E. Animals do not save themselves from danger. 5. Multiple choice questions. A. Which statement is wrong about mammals? 1. Animals give birth to their young ones. 2. Animals produce milk to feed their young ones. 3. Animals lay eggs and do not give milk. B. Which statement is wrong about birds? 1. Birds build nest. 2. Birds lay eggs and hatch them. 3. Birds give birth to young ones. C. Which statement is not correct? 1. The larva of a butterfly is called the caterpillar. 2. The larva feeds on leaves. 3. The larva needs not become a worm. 6. Give one word for each one of the following. A. How many stages are there in the life cycle of a cockroach? B. Write the name of the young one of an insect that resembles the parent nymph. C. What are those animals called that give birth to their young ones and nourish them with their milk? 7. Match the columns. Column A. A. Nymph. B. Eggs. 3. Pupa. D. Larva. Column B. 1. Albumin. 2. Grasshopper. 3. First stage. 4. Third stage. Activity time. Take an egg and a bowl with the help of a knife and the handle of a spoon. Gently crack the eggshell. Pour the content carefully into the bowl. You will be able to see the yolk and albumin. Now try to know which is yolk and which is albumin. Odds. 1. Why do you think cute little chicks follow their mother hen? 2. Most of the reptiles do not care for their eggs or babies. Why? Project time. Study the given life cycle of a frog and write your comment.